Now let's review what we learned in the FMPR 103, the calculation of the symmetrical component of the current by fortescue formula. From the logic diagram of negative sequence IOC and TOC, we can see the input current I2 is calculated negative sequence current. For the calculation of inverse curve, the multiple should be negative sequence current over the VT. Ground IOC and TOC use ground input D6 and E6 measured current as operating current. There are three ways to get the ground current: by neutral, grounding CT, zero sequence CT, and residual connection. The settings are the same as phase LC and TOC. From the logic diagram, we can see input current is from IG, or sensitive ground input. It has a blocking from digital inputs, auto-reclose, and directional. The ground directional element is used to discriminate fault directions of ground IOC and TOC. The polarizing voltage can be either calculated when three-phase voltage are available and in Y connection, or 3V0 measured from the open delta VT to input Vx. The operating current for the ground directional element is the measured current from the ground CT input terminals. Depending on the ground CT connection, the measured current from the CT terminals can be either the current from a zero sequence CT or the zero sequence current from a residual CT connection. From the logic diagram, we can see the polarizing voltage is V0 when calculated, or 3V0 when using auxiliary VT input.